Presbyterian churches remain on high alert following a terrorist threat. Someone sent church officials an anonymous letter threatening to burn the churches down. Eyewitness News reporter Leanne Suter has the details live from Altadena. Leanne.
Leslie, vowing there will be bloodshed, the letter says the attacks will happen while the churches are full of parishioners. From here in Altadena and all across the country, as you said, Presbyterian churches have been warned to be on alert. All was quiet at First Presbyterian in Altadena. The church locked up tight amid threats of arson aimed at Presbyterian churches. At Hollywood Presbyterian, it was Sunday services as normal, with one exception. The congregation learned of the violent threats. And in Chicago, a police car was posted in front of this church.
There are 11,000 Presbyterian churches in the United States with over 2 million members. So it's very hard to determine how wide the threat really is.
An anonymous letter sent to the Kentucky headquarters of the Presbyterian Church threatens arson attacks for the church's policies on the Middle East, claiming it's retaliation for what the sender calls anti-Israel and anti-Jewish attitudes. The handwritten letter, which officials say contains a swastika, says, quote, "I promise violence against Presbyterian churches. They will go up in flames. That's a terrorist threat."
I think it's a very painful letter for all of us as Presbyterians to hear, because we do admire our Jewish friends and neighbors.
In June, the church initiated steps to divest from corporations supporting the Israeli occupation of Gaza and the West Bank. The Presbyterian Church has nearly $8 billion in business holdings. And while no specific locations have been mentioned in the letter, churches across the country are being warned to take the threats seriously. Now, American Jewish leaders have condemned the letter, which sets a deadline of tomorrow for the church to reverse its policies. Now, there was no return address on the letter, but it was postmarked from Queens, New York. The FBI is now investigating. Live in Altadena, Leanne Suter, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Okay, Leanne, thank you for your live report. More concern now here. There could be a violent post-Arafat power struggle. This after militants fired assault rifles that burst into a tent in Gaza City where mourners were paying their last respects to former Palestinian leader Yasser Arafat. 2 guards were hurt, but the interim leader was able to escape.
Ruby the elephant returns home to Los Angeles, but the controversy continues with some activists. We'll tell you why next.
And live outside we go to Disneyland. Garth says warm weather tomorrow, perhaps. He's along with your work week forecast coming up.